What's going on, you beautiful people? This is Tales of Power 71, aka TTP here, coming at you with a new video, an update video for 2026. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. Before we blast into 2026 at Sonic Speeds, I want to sit down and chat about a few things with you. First, how amazing 2025 has been. Second, what I've got planned for Twitch and YouTube in 2026 this year. Third, some real life stuff like ham radio and emergency management things that might affect the streaming schedule just a little bit, not much. Four, some big tech shifts I'm making behind the scenes. And five, just a couple new ways you can support the channel if you would like. So sit back, relax, grab a chili dog, grab some a Buzz Cola for you Simpsons fans out there, or some Chaos Cola for the Sonic fans, and let's jump into it. So first things first, thank you. A big thank you, actually. 2025 has been such a cool year for this little Sonic corner of the internet. It's been so awesome. We've had great growth on Twitch and YouTube, more followers, more views, more comments, more regulars hanging out, which I absolutely love, by the way. So for those of you that are new here, again, welcome to the workshop. I'm so glad you're here. I've gotten to meet so many cool and amazing and incredible people over the past 3 years that I've been streaming, and it's been such an amazing journey. So many cool Sonic fans, so many retro nerds and tech folks. Honestly, just a ton of awesome human beings. I love you all so much. Thank you, guys. It's been awesome. And honestly, I gotta say, probably one of the biggest highlights for me of 2025 was joining the Sonic Rumble Creator Program. That was absolutely amazing. I was honestly very shocked and surprised that I got in. So, Rovio and Sega, thank you both. Thank you guys so much for letting this small content creator streamer join the ranks of a phenomenal program. Thank you so much. I'm really excited I got into the Sonic Rumble Creator Program. So thank you guys so much. Yeah, for somebody who's been a Sonic fan forever, getting to the getting to be part of something official like this is just, it's mind-blowing. It's just absolutely wild. Younger me, 7-year-old me, back in 1991 would have been like very shocked, probably would have been in denial and would not have believed myself that we would be here today. So again, thank you. And likewise to all of you beautiful people here, whether you're new or old to the community, thank you so much. Every follow, every lurk, every hey in chat, every comment on a VOD, it all matters. It really does. It all goes a long way. It really truly does. This channel does not exist without any of you. So thank you. I really appreciate it. So whether you just found me recently or you've been here since the early days, thank you so much for making 2025 an amazing, absolutely stellar year. But now that we have flown past 2025, it's now time to zoom into 2026 because I've got a whole bunch of stuff planned. So let's break everything down for you beautiful people into some sections here. Here we go. First off, I want to do a Simpsons Trivia stream. I know I've talked about this in past streams recently, but I do want to make that official here in 2026 and talk about it here in this video. I'm really excited. So at some point in 2026, I don't have an exact date yet, but stay tuned because I am working on it in the background here, but we're going to dedicate a whole stream to Simpsons Trivia, iconic Simpsons quotes, obscure Simpsons references, and seeing just how deep everyone's Simpsons brain rot goes. So if your brain is, 60% Sonic lore and 40% Simpsons quotes, you're going to feel very seen during this stream. I'll be using a platform called Kahoot. to host the Simpsons Trivia. So I'm really excited, and this will allow chat to easily play along. It doesn't matter how many people we have in chat, it's gonna be great. I'm really excited. So it's gonna be awesome. So look forward to a Simpsons Trivia themed stream in 2026. The next big thing for 2026, we're on the road to 1K Twitch followers, and I'm so excited. 1,000 followers on Twitch. We are so close. I'm pumped. I'm really excited. This is just, oh my goodness, it's just mind-blowing to me. And I would not be here without any of you beautiful people. So thank you guys so much. So when we hit that 1K milestone, I want to throw an absolutely bonkers, crazy, epic celebration stream, complete with special guests, giveaways, probably some chaos challenges influenced by you guys in chat, and just a big thank you party for this community, because again, like, I wouldn't be here without you beautiful people, seriously. So again, look forward to that sometime when we hit 1,000 followers. I'm hoping we'll get there in 2026, but as soon as we hit 1K, I will begin the planning and coordinating everything, and we're going to combine that as well into my my 40th birthday party stream, which I'm now 2 years behind on, that I want to do. So we're going to be crushing 40s as well as crushing 1K. So thank you guys so much. So you're watching this on YouTube. If you're not following me on Twitch, you can find me at the same handle as my YouTube channel here, Tails the Per Hour 71 on Twitch. Link will be down in the description for my Twitch channel. And you can help us get to the big 1K, so thank you. And I know we talked about giveaways earlier, but something else that I want to do for 2026, I want to do some random giveaways just for the heck of it. So throughout the year, I just want to do more spontaneous giveaways. Like maybe giving away, like, throwing out a random Steam gift card, or maybe even buying somebody a game on Steam, something like that. That would be really cool, actually, to be able to do that. So this is not gonna be tied into any subathons or sub counts or anything like that, or any goals or anything. It's just gonna be like, hey, the vibes are feeling pretty good in chat, everybody's vibing good, let's just surprise the heck out of somebody today. That's honestly the legitimate goal for that. It's just a small way that I can give back to the people who keep showing up and supporting my community. And again, you know who you all are. Thank you all so much. Next up that I want to do in 2026 here, I want to talk about some YouTube content. And this is going to be something that's near and dear to my heart, that I really wanted to discuss and talk about with you beautiful people. But one of my big goals for 2026 is to make some YouTube videos about accessibility in Sonic games. So if you're new here, and for those of you that don't know, I'm a legally blind streamer and gamer. And accessibility in games is not theoretical for me, it's how I'm able to actually play and enjoy not just Sonic games, but video games in general. So I want to start making videos that look at things like, how accessible are different Sonic games, and kind of some of the things that I want to focus on in these videos are maybe comparing older classics to newer titles. So, maybe comparing the games that we see in Sonic Origins to games like Sonic Racing Cross Worlds or Sonic Rumble, things like that. How readable is the user interface? How clear are enemies and hazards and important visual cues? Are there options like subtitles, colorblind modes, or assist features? Things like that. So those are the kinds of things that I want to focus on when I look at the accessibility in Sonic games. And one other thing that I'll talk about related to that are just some tips, setups, and tools I personally use as a low vision gamer and player. So maybe I'll talk about things like display tweaks and scaling, maybe controller or keyboard setups, which being a visually impaired, legally blind streamer, controller and keyboard setups don't really matter much to me necessarily, but it's still something, you know, I feel that is extremely relevant to touch on, because people do have mobility issues, and they want to play video games too. So definitely want to talk about that a little bit. Also, I'll talk about maybe OS level accessibility features. Like in Mac OS, we have built-in magnification that's extremely flexible, probably way more flexible than what you get in Windows, but it is there. And maybe some other OS level accessibility features that help me play Sonic games more comfortably. So we'll see how that all goes. And I'll just give honest breakdowns and suggestions to conclude everything. Like, you know, this Sonic game is amazing, but where it's rough, but where is it rough for blind and low vision players? But also, I want to highlight the good as well. On the flip side, like, you know, highlighting where games do a good job and what I'd love to see more of in Sonic games. So, like, again, my goal for these videos is to help other players with vision impairments and other disabilities find ways to enjoy Sonic more, to get more attention on accessibility. That is what's near and dear to my heart. Not just in Sonic games, but in video games, you know, across the, you know, the medium. So again, like, I'd like to get more attention on accessibility in the Sonic community, and maybe even among game devs and publishers as well. I love Sonic. I've loved Sonic since 1991. I love this community, and I want more people to be able to be part of it, even if their vision or abilities are different. You know, that's why we have accessibility, and I want to be an advocate for that. So if that sounds interesting, or make sure that you're subscribed here on YouTube, because Sonic accessibility content is going to be a big part of the channel in 2026. Again, I'm really hoping I can run with this idea. It would be very cool, but I do have other IRL obligations and responsibilities that I do need to attend to. So this is stuff that I do need to you know, pay attention to as well. So I'm hoping I can, if I can find the time and have the time to make these accessibility videos. I think that would be amazing. Another thing I want to talk about as well is my Ko-Fi page and IT consulting commissions. A few months ago, I set up Ko-Fi, and it's very cool. I'm glad I've set it up. But I want to just let you know that it's there. And on Ko-Fi, you can tip. So if you like what you're seeing on the streams, you like the videos, you can drop me a tip on Ko-Fi. Just like, hey, you know, here's a couple bucks, you know, just, hey, thanks for making great content. And the nice thing is with the Ko-Fi is I get like 95% of that money, which is great. That benefits me directly, versus like where on Twitch it's 50-50, and on YouTube I don't have any monetization on YouTube yet. So you know, any little bit helps. It allows me to make the streams better for you guys, maybe get some new equipment, which I'll talk about here in a little bit. But yeah, so there's that. And I'm also going to set up some IT consulting commissions as well. That's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to that, getting that set up. So if you guys need like some help or anything like that with some of the IT stuff, you can certainly commission me through Ko-Fi, and we can work through something together. And as I said just a moment ago, since I do work in IT and do a lot with tech, networking, streaming setups, and so on and so forth, and all that fun stuff. If you need help with your PC, you need to talk through a streaming setup, or you've got a network or security question or anything like that, or just some general IT consulting, you'll be able to book me through Ko-Fi. So I don't have any of this set up yet, but I will be working on this here at the beginning of 2026, and hopefully by summer 2026 it will be up and running. for you guys. Maybe even sooner if I get more time to sit down and work on it. And again, this is all optional. Please, please, please do not tip me if you don't have the money. That is totally okay. I understand money is tight. I very much understand that situation. So please only tip and donate, subscribe on Twitch or anything like that. Like only if you can financially do so. And again, it's totally optional. Watching, chatting, sharing the content is already a huge support. But if you ever think, I'd like to pick TTP's brain about this tech issue, that's going to be one way you can do it. I'll have the link to my Ko-Fi page in the description down below if you'd like to check that out. And one other way that you can support me as well, not so much with money necessarily, but I'm looking at setting up TreatStream. TreatStream is a fun idea I'm considering for 2026. And if I do get that set up, that means that like you guys can actually send me food while I'm streaming. So you literally could fuel the Sonic marathons with actual snacks. I'm still looking into how I want to configure it, but if you like the idea of feeding the streamer during an extra long stream or something like that, stay tuned. I will let you guys know if I implement TreatStream in the future, but I think that would be a lot of fun where you guys can, order me a chili dog or something like that and it would come to me. I think that would be pretty cool, especially on these really long streams that I have planned, like the 1K follower stream, for example. So yeah, that is something that I would like to do. And so stick around for all these fun 2026 updates, and we'll see how things go. All right, let's shift gears a bit and talk about something that's a big part of my life outside of streaming, and that is ham radio and emergency communications. For those of you that do not know, I am a licensed ham radio operator. My call sign is KE8BSM, that's Kilo Echo 8 Bravo Sierra Mike. And I'm heavily involved with things like Skywarn and emergency management at the local, state, and federal levels. I do have some big plans for 2026, and I'm really excited to talk about them. And first of all, the first big thing that I'm going to be doing in 2026 is starting the preparations for earning the next level of amateur radio license. In the US, we have 3 amateur radio license levels. You have your technician class license. This is the entry level into ham radio in the United States. You get access to VHF and UHF bands, local repeaters, and some limited high frequency HF frequencies as well. So that's the first. License level. The second one is the general class license, and this opens up a lot more HF privileges, which means more long distance direct communication options, which is great. That is currently what I have. I currently have a general license. And the top tier level is the amateur extra license. You get the most band privileges, all the HF segments, and basically the full frequency toolbox. So I'm looking forward to getting that. It is a 50 question exam, and I believe I have to get 35 correct in order to pass. It is multiple choice, and exams are put on by local volunteer examiners. Fun fact about TTP, a little TTP lore. I am actually a certified volunteer examiner, so I can help administer ham radio exams on behalf of the Federal Communications Commission, which is really cool. So right now, I'm currently studying for my amateur extra license exam. That means there's a lot of reading, there's a lot of practice tests that I'm doing. And I'm also diving into more advanced parts of the radio hobby, such as radio theory and regulations. It's a big deal. So how is this all going to impact my streams? Well, on top of studying, and because of my role in Skywarn and emergency communications and emergency management, there's going to be times where, I might get called in for a severe weather event. Sometimes I might have to, midstream, I might have to drop a stream and get on the radio and help coordinate our storm spotters in the field on behalf of the National Weather Service. So there might be times where I have to do that. I might be helping with exercises, drills, or real world incidents. Or I might need to prioritize that work over sticking to a rigid stream schedule, unfortunately. So one thing I want to be upfront about for 2026 is stream schedules may change throughout the year as things come up. So you might see some last minute schedule shifts, streams getting moved, occasionally things getting canceled because of weather events or emergency management needs or obligations. So again, I do apologize in advance, but I really do appreciate all your understanding, all your flexibility, and your kindness when that happens. This community has been incredibly supportive of the emergency communication side of what I do, and I cannot say thank you enough for that. It means a lot to me that you're willing to roll with it when real world responsibilities take priority. Especially last year, we had a lot of things in 2025 that came up, and I had to cancel streams last minute or move things to a different day. So again, thank you very much, everyone, for your flexibility. Really appreciate it. So one other thing that I want to talk about in 2026 here is some more behind the scenes stuff, and this is going to relate to the technical gremlins that I've been experiencing since October of 2025. If you've watched the streams recently, you know that lately OBS and macOS are not exactly on speaking terms right now. We've had a lot of performance hiccups and just enough weirdness to make things more stressful than they need to be, which is very aggravating and very frustrating. So one of the big behind the scenes goals for 2026 is switching over to Linux for streaming and gaming. Yes, streaming and gaming. If I can make everything work out the way I want to, that is. That's going to mean testing games on Linux, making sure OBS behaves, getting overlays, alerts, Firebot, all the fun stuff set up properly and moved over to a Linux machine. And as you all know, when you do a big move like this, it does not happen overnight. I'm going to do this in stages and make sure it doesn't torch the streaming experience for you guys. But the long-term goal is to have more stability, to have more control over my setup, and fewer "why is this broken 5 minutes before I go live" moments. So I'll definitely share that journey, the good, the bad, and "why is my window manager fighting me" moments. So if you're a tech or a Linux nerd, you'll probably enjoy watching the experiment unfold. So connected to all of this is my decision to leave Windows. I've made the call that I'm not going to upgrade to Windows 11, and I'm working on leaving Windows behind for my setups. This isn't just I don't like this feature thing. It ties into personal preferences and security concerns related to my volunteering and emergency management work. With the kind of responsibilities that I have in emergency communications, Skywarn, and working with agencies at different levels, I really need to have systems that I feel confident in, that give me control, the kind of control that I want and need, and that line up with my own security comfort zone. So right now I'm in the process of moving all my ham radio tools and setups to Linux as well. So my logging software, digital mode software, and other software I use for emergencies, all of it's getting moved to Linux right now as I speak. And I'm very excited for that move. I'm also very nervous, but I feel very comfortable in a Linux environment, so I'm looking forward to that move. It's a lot of work for those of you that have done a migration, from one OS to another. It is a big deal, and thank you for your understanding with all of that. But what I'm hoping is that the payoff in the terms of control, stability, and the aligning with how I want my systems to behave, it's gonna be worth it. So in 2026, expect to hear more about how the migration is going and what's working under Linux, and how I'm juggling all of that while still able to make content and stream. Okay, all right, enough with serious operating system talk. Let's get back to the fun stuff. I've got a bunch of ideas to make the Twitch streams even more fun and entertaining in 2026. First up, new overlays, more sonic flair, clear layouts, maybe some themed scenes for special events. That would be really cool. I want to stream. I want the stream to feel a very us visually. Also, expect some more memes and chat commands. I'm always experimenting with new commands, meme triggers, sound effects, and goofy on-screen reactions. So when things go horribly wrong in a Sonic level, in a zone or an act, you'll probably have buttons you can press, or commands you can type in chat at least, to make it even worse in a fun way for me. The goal is to make streams more interactive, more chaotic in a good way, and just more fun to hang out in, whether you're very chatty or just vibing quietly in the background and lurking. So as always, if you have any ideas for any memes or commands, drop them in the comments section down below, or bring them up during a stream. I love building this stuff with the community in mind. So there you have it. That's the game plan for 2026. Again, thank you for an amazing 2025 and having a really good 2025 year of streaming and all the growth that we had. Look forward to the Simpsons Trivia stream, as well as the big 1K followers stream on Twitch. Look forward to that stuff, as well as the random giveaways and the new ways to support me through Ko-Fi and possibly TreatStream. Also, again, I cannot thank you for your continued understanding and flexibility with my ham radio and emergency management obligations, and since those are continuing to be a big part of my life, which might make the schedule a little flexible sometimes. And of course, the moving towards Linux and shifting out of Windows and the Microsoft environment for both streaming, gaming, and ham radio, and just getting out of Windows. And of course, more Sonic content, more accessibility focused videos, and more fun on Twitch and YouTube and everything, with new overlays and memes. So if you're excited for any of that, hit the like button on this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you don't want to catch the chaos live, join me over on Twitch at Tales of Power 71. I also do multi-stream to this YouTube channel as well. So if I'm live on YouTube, there's a good chance, or I'm sorry, if I'm live on Twitch, there's a good chance that I'm live over on YouTube as well. So thank you again for your support, much appreciation. Thank you for your patience and your kindness, and for being part of this community. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can build together in 2026. So this is Tales of Power 71, aka TTP, signing off, and I'll see you on the next stream or video. Bye everybody!